With the recent release of Space Jam: A New Legacy, it made me nostalgic to go back and check out the original Space Jam. And during my rewatch, I spotted several mistakes that range from the obvious to the barely noticeable. So here's 14 nitpicky mistakes you never noticed in Space Jam in order of their appearance in the movie. The first mistake can be seen when Wayne Knight's character Stan falls into the dugout, and the mat he fell on was still visible in this shot. When Michael first arrives home after the basketball game, the name of the dog Charles is on the doghouse. But later on, when Bugs and Daffy go to Michael's house to get his shoes and shorts, and Daffy gets attacked by Charles on the front lawn, his name is missing on the doghouse. At the Knicks and Suns game at Madison Square Garden, we first see that the court has only one three-point line and the key is orange. But a minute later, there are now two three-point lines, and the key color has changed from orange to blue. When the talent is stolen from Patrick Ewing, the clock shows 6 minutes and 7 seconds left, but the rest of the shots afterward showed the clock changing from 6:13 to 6:16 and then 6:12 when he finally takes his foul shot. Another mistake about this foul shot is when the referee throws the ball to Patrick Ewing to take a shot, and the ball hits him in the chest. But when we see Michael watching the replay of the incident on TV, the ball hits Ewing in the forehead. And the game clock was different again, showing 6:16 instead of 6:13 from the original shot. When Daffy Duck is strutting down the runway showing off his many different looks, his basketball sneakers are shaped like regular sneakers with spots around the soles. But in the next shot, the spots are gone, and his shoes are shaped like his webbed feet. You can see an editing mistake when the Green Monstar says, "You're all washed up, Baldy," while standing on Michael Jordan's left. But in Jordan's reaction shot, he is shown looking up and to the right. When Lola first shows up to the training facility, she's shown wearing a jacket, but then it instantly disappears in the next frame. And then after she's done dunking on Bugs, the jacket reappears again in her hand. As I pointed out earlier, when Bugs and Daffy go to get Michael's gear, Daffy finds himself in the doghouse with the dog. But there's a plot hole about this minutes later when we see that the shorts, which are oddly in a closet not displayed proudly like the sneakers, are with the dog who is suddenly in the second floor closet, despite all the doors inside the house being shut. In a scene where a bunch of toons are exercising to the Richard Simmons video, Lola is nowhere to be found. But when MJ shows up to practice, Lola appears out of nowhere in the reaction shot. A continuity mistake can be seen during Michael's shooting montage, when he has a sweat stain on his chest, and it disappears and then reappears between shots. There was a strange editing choice made during the big game when Michael calls a timeout. While Daffy is showing off his muscles, for some reason they used a still image of MJ to fill in the foreground, instead of using the basketball star himself. When Stan is inflated out of his pancake state and flies past the scoreboard, the Toon Squad score is shown as 67. But seconds later, their score has changed to 76. At the end of the movie, when MJ returns to the Bulls, his first game back is depicted against the Orlando Magic. But in reality, his first game back was actually against the Indiana Pacers. Click a video on the screen for more facts and essays about popular movies and TV shows right here on Fun Fact Films.